Okay, let me show you where we are. We're in my pantry right now, and this is where I keep kind of like my medicine cabinet area. This is all of my natural remedies that I have collected like through the season for things that could pop up. I just got a new shipment of, this is my favorite brand of herbs. Let's see if it'll zoom in. There we go. It's called Wish Garden, and I just got like a new shipment of everything I need for the winter months and immunity and digestion and just anything that could come up. And it was very scary. You know, I knew that I wanted to go into the natural medicine route, but I didn't know what to do. So here we are. This is my homeopathic kit by Remedy. I can link them below as well. So good. I also get a lot of these boron pellets, and these are great to travel for. So what I'm getting ready for today is to travel. I like to take oregano oil capsules when I'm sick, when I feel anything coming on. So I'm going to put some of these in here. I'm going to put some of these pills in here as well. And then for boron, I like to travel with a lot of these because there's a lot of different things that could pop up. This is great for like mouth sores. This is great for nerve pain. There's just a lot of things in here. So I found this cute little container of these. These are pretty much the same as the boron pellets, but they're water-based, and I've really like love them just because like in the middle of the night you can kind of just, you know, pop them in your kid's mouth. 1 or 2 drops. It comes with a prescription pen, so it really tells me like what I need everything for and what I can use it for. So I travel with this little guy as well, but I don't want to travel with all of this, so I'm just going to pop some of the ones I use the most in here and then put them in my suitcase. Some of these you'll notice from Dr. Lindsay's like visit to my house. She's our natural pediatrician who we love, and she recommended this for fevers. I'm going to put a clip of our visit and what she recommended to have in the middle of the night here next, so stay tuned for that because she is such a wealth of knowledge, and I love everything that she offers our family, and it makes me feel so confident in what I'm doing. So a lot of these remedies I'm going to go ahead and pack up, and then I'm going to show you what I potentially could use them for and what I'm deeming, I guess, like important to bring with me on a 2-week trip. So let's get into that now. I'm going to try to put you here in my very dark pantry. This is where I keep all my medicine, but I am going to pack up some things to travel with. So my goal is to put them in this little carrying case. And what I've noticed is that a lot of my Wish Garden stuff is 2 ounces. So a lot of these medicines can go in a carry-on. So then you don't have to like pay for luggage that's, you know, heavier. So I think what I'm going to do is if it's over, for example, like this cough syrup, I don't think I'm going to take it because I think I could probably have access to this on Amazon really quick if I really needed it. But what I want to take are things that like could arise. So like tummy bugs, any kind of like chest congestion, nose congestion, some kind of cut, like the start of an illness, like the start of a cold or the start of something. I want to have things that I could boost their immune system, like mitigate the symptoms, and then just give them more comfort through whatever illness they're having. So we're going to focus on tummy, fever, runny nose, headaches, things like that. And I'm just going to put in here, I'm going to try to pick my favorites and try to pick the essentials, but I can't make any promises. So I'm going to put this right here and then try to stock it up with my essentials. So first of all, like the first things I'm seeing right now are these Wish Garden herbs right here. This Kick It Immune Activator for kids is my favorite. Anytime I see a runny nose, anytime I see anything, I hit them with this a couple times a day, a few hours apart. You can read the directions, and it's incredible. They actually have adult products as well, and then kids. What I do for the adult ones, if I don't have the kids available, I just cut the dosage in half. Again, these are all just like natural herbs that can help mitigate those symptoms. So I'm gonna pack this one for sure, this immune activator. I might just do it since we're traveling. I might just do it like daily while we're there, once or twice a day. And then I'm also gonna pack the immune activator for adults and the sinus one for adults as well. And I'm gonna pack their Kick It cough, and I'm also going to put those in. So far all of these I can take in a carry-on, which is super exciting. Let's see what else. The Earthly Wellness. This is that Breathe Well. It's just like a salve. I don't know how to, it's like a chest rub. So you put it on, it helps them breathe at night. It's amazing. This one I like, it's pain potion. So any kind of cramping, any kind of muscle ache, any kind of anything, I like to put this in a little bit of water and it helps me tremendously. So that's coming with me. Okay, oregano oil. I like to have this as well to rub on the bottom of their feet if I feel any kind of illness coming on. So I'm going to take this as well for myself and my husband because I know that sometimes that could happen. And these are also great. This Nausea Calm by Boreon. I'm going to put these in there. You never know. Tummy bug stuff, this, and then speaking of tummy bug, you guys, you have to get this. I don't like to play favorites with my remedies, but this stuff is like a miracle drug, a miracle herb. I don't know. Every time I give it to my kids, any kind of stomach ache, any kind of gas, any kind of bloating, any kind of food that didn't settle, if they're constipated, this stuff is like within 10 minutes, you can see the results. So this is the Earthly Wellness Infant Tummy Relief, but I also give it to my toddler. There's different dosages for different ages, all the way up until an adult. My husband has also taken this for like a upset stomach. Incredible. Like within 10 minutes, your kid either has relief from the pain they're having, or they're going straight to the bathroom, or I don't know, you have to buy this. This is incredible. All of this is going to be linked down below for you as well, so don't worry. But if you hear something that you have questions about, like what else to use it for, leave me the questions down below and I'll do my best to answer. But these are all of the things that I deem like super necessary when I'm away from my house, especially somewhere that's like remote and I might not have access to this. So I'm making essentially my own like emergency travel caddy. So that's what's going to go in there. Okay, here's another one I'm bringing for myself. This is milk thistle. It just in liquid forms. You can buy this in a capsule, but I like to drink this with my tea every single day, 2 to 3 times a day. If you know me and you've been here for a little while, you know that I live a very anti-inflammatory lifestyle. I was inflamed for years and was mom tired and mom rage and all of these things that we have normalized, but they're not normal. And so I refuse to live like that anymore. I don't play with inflammation. So this is something that I use to lower inflammation daily. This is a great detox remedy. So this is coming with me so I can put it in my tea every single day. And let's see what else. This is another one that's coming with me. I don't have to take the whole box. So what I'm gonna do is, because this is like emergency basis, so to get me through like a night or two before I can have access to things, I'm gonna bring these little propolis vitamin packs. These are vitamin C. I cut one of these in half for my 3-year-old because it does give her diarrhea, but my 6-year-old can tolerate one of these really well. So again, if I see anything like happening, anything crazy, they're getting one of these each. So this will come with me. I'm just gonna take 2. And if I really need something, like if something else pops up, then I can just get my hands on some more vitamin C like on Amazon or something. So this is coming in, and these, you guys, these are amazing. So here in Colorado, it's pretty dry and there's a lot of boogies, a lot of things that happen when the like weather changes to that. So these propolis throw like cough soothing little lollipops, especially on an airplane. Like if my kid is having like a cough attack, I'm quickly gonna grab one of these. So I think I might take this whole bag. There's not many left, but these are just amazing. Also, if you need a clean treat, sometimes this is it. Like my kid, they give her a lollipop, not her, but they give her class a lollipop at her dance class every now and then, and you know, she feels left out. So I carry these in my purse. Like most days she doesn't care because she gets a sticker. She's used to like, sorry, we can't have those. But most days, but if anything, if she gets like, you know, sad because she's not participating, then I have these for her. So these are gonna come with me. Actually, I'm not gonna put them in here, but they're gonna come in my like travel handbag. So I'm gonna put these to the side. Where we're going, there's like a thermometer and things like that, so I'm not gonna bring that. But okay, like I mentioned earlier, this right here is great for fevers. It doesn't break them, but it supports them. This is recommended by Dr. Lindsay, our pediatrician, who is a natural doctor, and I love her. The things that she has done for our family are just incredible because she builds your confidence as a parent to be able to treat your child, listen to your child's symptoms, and you never feel like you're being overpowered by someone who doesn't even know who you are. So it's just been really great for confidence building, especially as a mom who used to be really scared of treating my kids naturally. I just felt like we were indoctrinated into this medical system, and you know, it's a lot of fear-based, like do this or your kid's gonna have this. And so natural medicine has really just opened up my world of confidence as a mother and as a healer, and to be able to listen to my child's symptoms and be able to react in a natural, like very gentle way that's not gonna have long-lasting consequences. So this is why I'm so passionate about natural medicine, because I used to be so scared, like so scared of everything. And then I realized that I had nothing to be scared about. I just needed to have the right tools. So this is super exciting. This is coming with me. This is that Highlands Sea Salt Ferrum Phos 6X. So this is coming with us. This is a great fever support. And then for my little Boreon, this is my homeopathy. I love homeopathy. I think it's super duper powerful. My husband had surgery recently, And again, we are someone that do not like to abuse modern medicine. I think there's a beautiful place for it, but a lot of times we abuse it. And so we wanted to make sure that he was supported naturally without taking the painkillers, because those things are, you know, mondo drugs. So we have a lot of anti-inflammatory pain things, coughs, like cold sores. There's a few remedies in here. These little guys I love for any kind of flu symptoms. It's called Oxilo. Dr. Lindsay, if you're listening, please leave the translation below. But these are called Oxilo, and they're great for like any kind of fever, any kind of flu. I like them for cough as well. So like if your respiratory symptoms involve a really deep cough, this stuff. Okay, and then the very last thing that I think I'm gonna grab for this trip are my oregano oil pills. I don't want to take this big glass bottle. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to put a couple of these in these little containers. You can use a pill container, obviously, or a Ziploc, but I'm just gonna put maybe like 4 or 5 of them in here, along with like some magnesium and other things that I like to take. So this is all going to go in here, as well as some of these. I don't think I'm quite going to need all of this, but I do want to take some of these. I might just honestly like throw them in there. There's some great ones, like for example, Borean has these. You can get, you know, individual remedies. Like for example, I love arnica for any kind of healing, and then you can get something called Chestal. So this is great for like a chest cold, some kind of coughing, sinus stuff. This kind of like encompasses all in one, and it has quite a bit of herbs. And then this one is called Throat Calm. Anytime a sore throat pops up, anytime my kids have a cough too, you can use this to calm those symptoms. This one's called Nux Vomica, so nausea. It's just great like on the airplane, morning sickness, things like that. And then let's see what else we have in here. Look through the prescription pad and see what symptoms you have, and then kind of prescribe yourself some of this homeopathy here. But it comes with her kit, which again, I love. I use this all the time, and it's got all of the remedies in here. But sometimes if I need to supplement, I will go to the store and get these. And so they're different dosages, but these are liquid, and in the middle of the night, I can just pop one out and give my kid 2 drops, and incredible. Like I really depend on this stuff. But the prescription pad is really great. You can also Google these things. You can just like type in like best homeopathy remedies and then put in your specific symptoms, and you can learn a little bit like that. I'm gonna take a homeopathy class in the next year. That's my goal, to get like really proficient and get really confident with what I'm doing. But honestly, I've been kind of winging it for the past like 2 years, and I'll never go back. It's been incredible for my family. I feel confident that I could just like tackle anything, which honestly is half the battle, because fear can just paralyze you. So I'm excited to travel with all of my things. Oh, one more thing. Let's see, this Feel Better Fast. This is from Earthly. It's a really big bottle. I think I have a smaller bottle somewhere upstairs in my like emergency kit. So like if my girls have a fever, it'll ease those like ache. It'll ease that unsettledness that they get when they're febrile or like just uncomfortable at night, and it'll help them like relax. So this is coming with us as well. I'm going to insert a video here of Dr. Lindsay. She has again been incredible for our family, and I hope that she and I can bring you more resources that like make you feel confident as a parent and make you feel confident taking that step into that natural medicine world, which I know can be super intimidating. So watch this. Our bag with Dr. Lindsay. She's in my house, and she brought her caddy that she is gonna give us our recommendations on. So if you remember the last episode, she went through the caddy that I've been using for years in the middle of the night, but she's revamped it, and she's gonna give us everything that she actually does recommend and would prefer us using in the middle of the night when that illness strikes. So this is super exciting because we're gonna get to pick her brain, and she's gonna give us everything that we need for that. So here we go.
So the goal here is just to be able to dive right in without thinking in the middle of the night. So you've got washcloths, because who knows what you're facing. You've got your nausea remedy, which is for anything vomit. And then you've got a cough remedy for anything chest, cough, congestion. This covers all of it. You've got hot and cold packs. So cute. Depending on what their little needs are, they might prefer one or the other. And then we have this like universal fever remedy. So that's just, you know, it doesn't matter how high or low the fever is, you can use that.
And it's natural?
Natural, not suppressive.
Okay, love that.
And then we've got the chest rub. You nailed it with that. We love that. We have some propolis nose spray if we need to clean the nasal passages, and you can use your suction for that if you want them to be able to get back to sleep. We have electrolytes just in case we're throwing up. We have a couple of other remedies. One would be more for rash. One would be more for like fussy, uncomfortable, like you can't get them, inconsolable, let's say. And then you want to have something to do to start boosting their immune system in the middle of the night. So we'll do that. And then we'll give all of these details in the caption and link everything for you so you can get it yourself and know how to put it into action. And then there will be other opportunities for us to practice. What do we actually do next day when we understand what we're really up against?
Okay, I've got all of my remedies that I'm going to take with me on my trip. I hope this gave you a little bit of insight on how I practice natural medicine in our home for our children, our family. And I just pray that you can feel encouraged, empowered as a parent, because I know it's scary. So let me know below if you have any questions. If I can't find the answer, then I will go to Dr. Lindsay herself. I'm going to put her handle as well in the information section so you can follow her. Her and I are doing a series on Instagram. Jump over there as well. We're going to bring you more natural remedies, kind of like what you would need in the middle of the night if you were to call your natural doctor. So, and come back soon, because I'm going to be posting more of these things for you, because I want to empower us as moms to be able to take those steps that seem really, really scary. So I'll see you on the next one. Bye.